You're standing trackside at the University of California, Davis, watching a sprinter explode off the blocks. His muscles fire, his heart races, yet beneath this raw power, a symphony of biological processes churns silently. What fuels that burst? How does the body orchestrate such explosive effort, then recover? Exercise physiology, as Powers reveals, isn't just sweat and soreness. It's a story of cellular survival, energy, and transformation. Let's dive into the engine room of human performance. Before you lace up your shoes, there's a hidden fuel system that drives every muscle fiber. What really powers that sprint, that lift, that endless mile? Scott Powers tells the story of a Davis lab test where athletes sprinted all out on treadmills, their muscle biopsies revealing mitochondria, the cell's power plants working overtime. These tiny organelles transform nutrients into ATP, the chemical energy your muscles gulp during movement. Without them in top form, even a decent jog feels like a mountain climb. Imagine your muscles as hybrid engines. The immediate burst relies on anaerobic energy. Think nitro boost mode using stored phosphocreatine and fast sugar breakdown, perfect for a 100-meter dash. But switch gears to a marathon and your body shifts to aerobic metabolism, painstakingly burning oxygen and fat. Powers likens it to switching from a roaring sports car to a steady long-haul truck, each with distinct fuel needs and efficiency. Here's the kicker: fatigue isn't just about tiredness, it's a complex shutdown signaling from the body's biochemistry. Powers shows how lactic acid buildup, once thought to be evil, actually triggers muscle adaptation and growth. Understanding this flips your entire approach to training and recovery, revealing why strategic rest and nutrition can supercharge your next workout. Your heart and lungs aren't just background players, they're the starring duo pulling oxygen and nutrients alive through your veins. How do they keep up when the going gets tough? In Powers' vivid example, think of the heart as a delivery truck. During intense exercise at UC Davis Physiology Lab, athletes' heart rates skyrocket, sending oxygen-rich blood surging through a vast network of vessels. This cardiac output, heart rate times stroke volume, can double or even triple during a workout. Without that, your muscles are left gasping for the fuel they crave. Visualize oxygen's journey like a relay race. It starts with lungs pulling it from thin air, binding it to hemoglobin in red blood cells, then shuttling it through arteries to muscle mitochondria. Powers compares this to a high-stakes relay team where any drop baton like poor lung function or anemia cripples performance. It's a flawless handoff crucial for endurance. Here's a mind-blower: consistent training remodels your cardiovascular system. Powers illustrates how athletes develop bigger stroke volumes and more capillaries feeding their muscles, essentially upgrading their delivery trucks and road networks. This transformation means your heart and lungs don't just keep up, they set new limits you never thought possible. You don't just sweat, you transform. Powers reveals how muscles adapt from raw strength to refined endurance, and why your gains hinge on understanding these hidden shifts. Imagine Powers walking you through a lab in 1997, where muscle biopsies reveal fiber types. Type I slow-twitch fibers for endurance like the marathoners from Davis, and type II fast-twitch fibers for explosive bursts like sprinters. This fiber diversity explains why some athletes dominate long distance, others sprinting gold. It's biology tailoring performance to purpose. Resistance training recruits type II fibers, causing hypertrophy. Fibers thicken and grow, a bit like thickening steel cables. Endurance instead increases mitochondria and capillaries around type I fibers. Powers uses the analogy of a factory shifting from bulk production strength to quality craftsmanship endurance, depending on your training stimulus. Then comes the magic of muscle memory. Powers explains how once trained, your muscles retain biochemical adaptations, improved enzyme function, enhanced motor recruitment, even after periods of rest. This biological bookmark means when you return to training, your progress picks up faster, proving your muscles never forget their hustle. Remember that sprinter at UC Davis? His explosive performance isn't magic, it's a symphony powered by mitochondria, driven by heart and lungs, and shaped by adaptable muscle fibers. Next workout, try this. Focus not just on pushing harder, but on how your body fuels, delivers, and transforms itself. Understanding this interplay changes every rep, every step into a power move. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.